looking to pull off a historic upset here in London. Touch of the gloves, Harrison in a southpaw stance from Martina Jindrová as Kayla Harrison tries to punch into range. Kayla catches a kick and muscles Martina Jindrová down to the mat.
That's into full mount.
There's the full pass. Legs laced in, right hand goes to work.
Ground and pound coming.
Halfway through round number one, Kayla Harrison, full mount position on Martina Jindrová.
A low mount by Kayla. She's binding in, trying to keep those hips in position. Now she's climbing a high mount. This is going to be a ground and pound position for her for sure. She's very, very slick at transitioning that arm bar from here too, if you extend those arms too much.
Right hand goes to work through the middle of the guard, and there's
arm triangle.
Kayla Harrison clamping down.
She's got it tight. Look for the climb off mount. If she can get this locked in, she's got it locked.
And she just squeezes from the full mount position. Jindrová taps. Kayla Harrison, first round submission. Headed to another PFL Championship fight.
For Jindrová, here's the arm triangle. She's got it tight, she's sunk in, just waiting. And there is the tap. Beautiful performance. And here it is. She slides off to the side, gets that angle of those hips and squeezes. Gets tighter and tighter.
Declaring your winner via submission with a Gatakatami and progressing to the 2022 PFL World Championship, Kayla Harrison!
On the outside, guys, she looks calm, cool, and collected, but I can imagine her heart rate is probably up there.
Ready? Kayla, you ready? Let's go!
So she went down to American Top Team. On the first day she was there, she got put in the ring with Amanda Nunes. And they went to war for a while. Amanda beat her up a bit. Amanda came to the clinch. Amanda came to the gym the next day and was asking, who's that girl who was here yesterday? She's a beast. she can live with, where's she gonna come down here? Yeah, she can live with me. She can
this
live with
is
me.
exactly where Kayla wants to be. Come in here, get her hands.
This is
Nice
not where
inside
she
trip.
wants to be.
Kayla Harris did a nice job. Pulled her off the fence, little quick inside trip, put.
Boss, what's the hardest thing for Kayla Harrison making the transition from judo to now MMA?
Well, there was no gi. That's the thing. Everything needs to be a little bit more tight. But
and that right there shows some experience in the gym, something that she's learned. She jumped into that half guard.
Doing a nice job of posturing up is Kayla Harris.
Does not look like punching's a problem for Kayla.
3.5 minutes to go.
Good job with that whiz. Nice transition.
She's got Elkin's back here. This is not a good place for.
That's a gold medal backpack you don't want on your back.
And now she's gonna.
Let's see if
Kayla's
Harris is looking to transition to an armbar here. Watch the armbar transition coming here. She's going to step over the head and start to move to the armbar right here. Here. The arm trapped. Elkin showing some jiu-jitsu IQ here.
Yeah,
she's not following. Here's the roll, and here's the armbar attempt.
And judo girls
this is
very good at pulling
where Kayla Harrison lives, right here. Nice job, calm, composed, working. I think she's been a little keyed up. She isolated herself a little bit right before the fight. Didn't want anybody in the locker room to.
The end comes at the official time, 3 minutes, 18 seconds. Round number one, submission by armbar for your winner in her professional debut, Kayla Harrison!
And I think by a significant stretch.
Very significant. I had to have somebody explain those things to me in the past. Minus 2,600 means you have to bet $2,600 on Kayla Harrison.
Frier already doing a little bit of what we said, trying to stay away, but Kayla closes the distance, grabs her, and dumps her to her back. Punches raining down from Kayla Harrison. She faced the tough Larissa Pacheco, who's in our playoffs.
and got a decision win. She was unsatisfied with it as she rains down the power punches here and tries to put her hooks in. Of note here, Kayla Harrison, that was the magic she needed to finish within 2 minutes and 22 seconds.
Maybe she was being honest about not caring where she sits in the playoffs. Just wants to be in there.
She said she's here to win, and that's the most important thing.
She's bringing heat right now, for sure.
Heavy punches from the
Big
top.
shots.
Clears the legs of Morgan Frier. Big punches from the top for Kayla Harrison.
And that was classic. That was...
To her credit, Morgan Frier did a good job of scrambling and moving on the bottom to minimize some of the damage that could happen from punches like that. And the left hand goes back to work for Kayla Harrison.
She's confident and comfortable throwing both hands with power. She's not fighting to get her dominant hand to be the big punching hand.
She's close to that crucifix position that we've seen. Here's an Americana.
That's deep.
Oh, that's tight.
Good. Frier's turning into it.
Frier tapped. Too much for Morgan Frier. Kayla Harrison with a first round finish.
Half guard, she was able to pass. Kayla was able to pass, and then looking for this Americana. That's a shoulder submission, and that's similar. That's the inverted submission that Kelvin Tiller hit.
Here is your winner, Kayla Harrison.
Sean O'Connell, Ray Couture, Katie Floyd.
I still don't think they'd be that big on it.
Kayla Harrison in the red, Cindy Dandois, the Belgian, in the black and gray, two judokas. And this is where Harrison is a real problem for anybody. Her ground and pound is as good as you will see in this sport. Watch as she moves the defense and puts emphatic power behind every strike.
You rarely see her lose position once she gets on top. She is pounding away already on Dandois.
Keep stepping over that.
She's going into that
topside triangle.
Yeah, she's looking for that side triangle, it seems.
Kicking at the legs of Cindy Dandois. Oh. There comes a big left hand. More ground and pound from Kayla Harrison. Controlling the position here once again.
40 seconds in the first period.
Uh-oh. Kayla doing a good job of controlling that wrist and pounding away with her free hand.
And now she's passed.
She might be trying to set up an armbar.
There it is.
There it is. She sits over. Will the barrier stop her from laying back on it? As Dandois walks out, she actually gives Kayla the space. And there is the tap. Kayla Harrison armbars Cindy Dandois, hyperextends that elbow.
The number 2 seed in the 2021 PFL playoffs, Kayla Harrison.
USA versus New Zealand, grappler versus striker. Main event underway. Two southpaws squaring off.
Looking for potential.
There's a high body lock. They're looking to change directions. Rich energy replay here. Here's the body lock. She circles one way, gets Genah to overcommit with her hips, and then
somebody like Kayla Harrison mounted.
Kayla working her way up to high mount now. She started out low mount, bind in. Just kind of got half high and half low. Oh, here's an arm attempt. Here it comes. She's going to soften her up with some hammer fists. Genah does a nice job of getting out of that and getting that arm free.
Yeah, she did a good job of turning towards that arm and pulling that elbow into her body.
Plants a foot on the mat. More left hands from the top.
Full high mount
now. Flurry. Big right hands coming down. Genah Fabian in a tough spot. Can't get her hips back down to the ground. Right, left, right, left, right, left for Kayla Harrison. Flattens out Genah Fabian straight to her belly. And she's got that wrist handcuffed. Referee stepping in close. Genah Fabian in big trouble here. That will be enough. 1 minute left in the first round, and Kayla Harrison once again puts her opponent away. Ground and pound for the win.
Very difficult. Here she's got a seatbelt on the far side, one arm trapped. Referee's seen enough.
Your winner by TKO and clinching a spot in the 2021 PFL World Championship, Kayla Harrison!
Taylor Guardado in the black and gray.
You ready?
Touch of the gloves. Kayla Harrison in the southpaw stance to open things from Taylor Guardado, and a right hand. Little clinch here in the center of the cage. Kayla Harrison.
Nice inside trip by Kayla Harrison. Looked like Taylor was doing a great job of framing with that arm across the neck.
Underneath, one of the best ground and pound artists in mixed martial arts. Man or woman, Kayla Harrison puts bad intentions on every strike from the top.
Watch the armbar attempt here. Kayla's gonna start to switch here. Now she's got Guardado's back.
Defend the submission, she goes for strike. She's non-stop working for something.
The total package, power, athleticism, position, technique, mindset. I mean, she is the total package.
And for someone who's still young in their mixed martial arts career, this is her 12th pro fight. She certainly behaves like a seasoned pro in there. Back to the closed guard for Taylor Guardado. Small victory here in the late goings. But there's that ground and pound I was talking about from Kayla Harrison.
Big swing and a miss. Guardado takes advantage of it, finds her way back to her feet.
High kick attempt there from Kayla. Now she's in on a body lock.
Nice little foot wheel.
Taylor's neck really compromised here, head up against the cage. And this is a great position here for Kayla. She has full posture here and just raining down blows out. And she could step up and over that leg. And there she goes.
If you're a young mixed martial artist and you want a clinic on ground and pound, watch Kayla Harrison. She moves the defense, and then she throws strikes. She postures effectively.
Kayla's staying patient. She's not forcing the submission. She's not forcing the finish. She's taking her time.
Get off of her stomach there, but once again, Kayla Harrison goes right into full mount.
There's the armbar.
There comes the armbar attempt. Kayla Harrison falls back for it. Nice defense so far for Taylor Guardado. Kayla will continue to chain together this attack. There it is, and there's the tap. Kayla Harrison, 1 minute remaining in round number 2, remains undefeated and secures back-to-back PFL Championships. You're pretty decent at that, and you secured the armbar victory. 1 minute left in round number 2. What's next for the baddest woman on the planet?
Well, I'm gonna probably take my kids on a vacation, go home to Ohio for Thanksgiving. We gotta go pick up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2021 PFL Women's Lightweight World Champion, Kayla Harrison!
And I love how Jozette said 100%. I am not going to let her turn this into a judo match. Many people have said the same thing.
Yeah, she's got her hands full keeping this off the ground.
Jozette Cotton's going to have to rely on her striking abilities. That is one area where she has the advantage over Kayla Harrison.
And that's very smart by Kayla Harrison.
Cotton saying she did work with some judo practitioners to get ready for this fight.
To set it up with a jab.
Let's fire over that.
Yeah. Good, nice. Take your time, take your time. Hands high.
Doing good, doing great.
Palm swing.
Little kick back by Jozette.
Bottom of the foot.
Too many steps back, Josie.
Wow, hey.
I was going to say
Harrison with the high kick.
And against the person who's 8-1 with 4 knockouts. Yeah. You know, she's taking a risk.
Kayla firing off a big overhand left.
The movement, upper body movement, the distance that she has.
Nice jab by Kayla. Does a nice job setting that jab up and landing that jab.
But she has to watch out because Jozette is looking down, and most of the time that means she's going to set you up with a headshot.
comes in with a right hand, finds the mark. Todd going with the body shot. He's going to take down.
That was a nice shot.
Quick.
And now it's going to be straight over for side mark. It's good that she moved like this. At least she can pull over. Oh, nice knee to the body. Straight arm from this side. She always can do a 180, of course.
Jozette obviously has not spent a lot of time down here. She's not getting her legs into this fight much.
She's awfully high up against the cage. Cotton trying to defend herself.
High mount. It's going to be very hard for Jozette to buck her hips and get Kayla out of this position.
48 seconds.
No, fence prevented her from getting in full position.
Kayla now, grounded pound. Hammer fist, strikes coming. Cotton trying to hold on, the arm goes in.
There it is. Watch that elbow. Jozette doing a nice job trying to get her feet in the fight now and find a way out of this armbar attempt.
Final 10 seconds.
It was over right there. She found a way to get out.
So welcome to round 2, Kayla Harrison, in your professional career. Jozette Cotton again, 8-1 with 4 knockouts. And again, she hits the ground. Kayla rushes in, and Cotton with a scramble.
Nice little collar tie by Kayla and a foot sweep put Jozette right on her backside.
Isolate the arm.
Jozette, an arm
as soon as she strikes, grab the underarm.
Punch in the body, arm trapped.
Good. Yeah. Hammer fist is good. Yeah, hammer fist. Nice. Hammer fist. Doing
great head movement by Cotton on the ground.
Hand position, wrist control.
Hammer.
Like a windshield wiper going back and forth.
Doing great.
And that's something you don't see a lot of people do from that position, is work the body.
And it works really well.
Kayla's really pounding on Jozette's body.
But Jozette from the bottom gave a few straight punches back.
Look at those ground strikes, guys. 42-2.
She's not out of the game.
Jozette, stretch her out.
Kayla controlling that right arm of Cotton.
Jozette, push up on her hand.
What do you think about this point if Kayla decides, you know what, this isn't just scoring enough points, getting up, standing back up?
Well, she should break the guard and go to side mark.
Kayla can run her knees up behind the thighs of Jozette, stack her into the cage, create a little more posture, and bring down much bigger straight shots.
And boss, I'll give you the Rubik's Cube in this one. What does Jozette need to do to solve this problem?
Well, I almost would say bear hug, you know, go underneath both arms, pull it tight on you. But it's very hard. She's such a powerful individual.
Here's the stack.
Coming up on 2:15 to go. Here it is again, posturing up. Wow. Not necessarily connecting, but look at this. Glancing shots.
And we could see that with the interview, right? Yep. She's like a girl, you don't want to mess with her on the street, trust me.
So just pull her in and hug her and hope the referees get bored with that position and stand her up.
Kayla needs to break that guard.
Sneaks a little punch there. Now Kayla not liking that. She gets the full force. Leverage down, raining down heavy leather. Jozette Cotton is finding a way to survive. And just an explosive pop.
An illegal kick to me.
Oh, Kayla's, you know what she's going to bring now. Knees to the side.
There we go.
Oh.
Kayla's actually accounted well for herself on her feet. Her striking has been on point. Nice jabs, good head movement, good choices. The kicks were a nice surprise, even the high kick.
Kayla
nice double leg, beautiful double leg.
Moving to the side.
Punched her way into it, set it up, drove through. Oh, nice transition out the back door by Jozette.
Back door is met with some hammer fists in the face.
Back to mount positions, Kayla Harris. Vined in on one side.
Joe, I need inside hand position. Inside hand position.
Double overhooks.
Again, slides out the back, and Kayla's there to greet her one more time. And now teeing off. It is all over. She is golden again.
Your winner by TKO, she is still undefeated, Kayla Harrison.
Break from the men's competition, and we will get back to that with 3 more title belts on the line as Kayla Harrison gets back inside the cage for her 3rd professional fight in the world of judo. And right off the bat, Charneski going with the striking, but she's going to take some heavy kicks and a nice judo toss right off the bat.
Nice headlock.
Wow.
Charneski thought her striking was better and that her top jiu-jitsu game was better, but that's definitely not where she's at right now.
She's found herself in a world of hurt with a 2-time Olympic gold medalist in the full mount.
She's looking for it.
Moriel Charneski now in the red trunks on the bottom.
I would like to go to a higher mount if I was Kayla.
Moriel to hip over.
Oof. That is not a good place.
A lot of power. That's how she won the last time.
Kayla's just sitting down and raining down heavy leather. This could end quickly if Moriel Charneski cannot find a way out of this.
Gotta watch out. She's definitely leaving her arms up there.
Yeah, this is not good.
Oh, Kayla's got her really tied up now. This is going to be a
way to defend herself. She's got that arm pinned around.
Wow.
Well, Kayla's IQ has increased dramatically since the first time we saw her fight. As you see her now trying to apply some jiu-jitsu moves, but good old-fashioned hammer fist in the mount will work just fine as well.
Oh, gotta be careful.
So Charneski is going to give up the back.
Almost. It's a lot of pressure. Oh. Tell you what, Charneski is pretty fortunate to get out of that situation.
Right back to the judo toss.
Nice big throw.
Moriel Charneski.
Full mount.
Oh,
she mounted all the way over the arm.
She can go to a triangle if she wants.
Topside triangle's there if she wants to try and take it. Certainly better than laying there getting punched in the face.
Yeah, Kayla repositions there. She was awfully high.
Stretched her out, did a nice job of using her hips.
And Charneski's just in a world of hurt. They're going to end this quickly if she can't defend herself.
Gotta find
and that is it. Kevin McDonald has seen enough. It is all over. Kayla Harrison remains the gold standard in the PFL. Round number 1, and this is the beginning of the end.
By TKO and still undefeated, Kayla Harrison!
Kayla Harrison in the silver and black, Larissa Pacheco of Brazil in the red trunks. Worth noting, Kayla Harrison, if she wants to get 6 points and be in first place, has to finish this fight inside of 2 minutes and 22 seconds to be better than the Canadian Sarah Kaufman. Big kick there to start things off by Harrison.
And Kayla looks comfortable in her stand-up. That kick was smooth, technically sound.
Her feet are under her, she's moving well.
There's Kaufman watching the action here. Harrison the odds-on favorite, but as we talked about, Kaufman the most experienced woman in our field of lightweights.
She's got 11 knockouts, 7 submissions. Big overhand left by Kayla.
A kick first and then followed up with that overhand, and it closed the distance effectively. Now can she go to work with that judo, or will she stay standing here? We talked with Kayla about the need to get more cage time, and it's hard to learn while you're fighting in such high-level competition, especially against your most experienced opponent.
Pacheco trying to get off the fence there, and Kayla chased her all the way across the cage and put her on the fence on the other side.
Kayla
not going to let her off the hook.
Kayla had the double underhook body lock, and instead of dumping her to the ground, gave it up. But now she completes that takedown, trying to reef that arm back, get into that crucifix position is Kayla Harrison.
Watch for the mount here.
What Pacheco needs to do is
open to be mounted.
Get that right arm
Americana
underneath Kayla's chest so that she can swim to the armpit.
There's
but
the mount.
Kayla moves into the mount, and now that's not going to work anymore.
And making it difficult for her to climb into a full back mount position.
There it is again, an attempt for that neck. 10 seconds left. Can Larissa Pacheco hang on?
Pacheco needs to be first. She
can't wait and let Kayla throw those shots.
She tried to step in with the right hand. Right to the back of Kayla Harrison goes Pacheco in a scramble.
Now Pacheco's legs, I can't see from where we're sitting, but they're still locked.
Nice by Kayla.
Kayla reverses position. Big moment there. First time she's in trouble. Nice ground and pound here from the top. Gets right to work. That's important. Not to just be satisfied with the reversal of position.
Now will Pacheco be able to get back to her feet? That's my next.
Got to open her guard if she wants to get back to her feet. She can't lock herself into that bottom position. Got to get those feet on those hips, create some space, create a scramble.
Well, Larissa Pacheco throwing strikes from her back. Remember, no elbows at all in the PFL. So those hammer fists are about as good as it's going to get, and we have not seen people really score anything significant with those as of yet in PFL Season 1. These small movements from Larissa Pacheco on the bottom that are preventing the mount, it's hugely significant because once Kayla gets to the mount, really, really difficult to negate any of her ground and pound or her top attacks. There's Sarah Kaufman in the locker room watching again.
And that's where Kayla got those 2 TKOs from the mount. So she's effective there. She's got a lot of power.
Here's Pacheco once again in the late part of the round, giving up her back in a desperate attempt to stand up.
Trying to scramble and get to her feet and just didn't get there quick enough before Kayla came down.
Back for round 3 in just a few moments.
Time.
And I agree. I think she can fire that left hand, get right into position. And once she keeps her feet moving, she will finish that double.
That uppercut just missed for Larissa Pacheco, who still feels she's very much in this fight.
No, she hasn't. This has been her truest, biggest test. She's been in control most of the time, but that's what Mike Brown was calling for. She looks like she's going to finish the single, and he was right. I mean, Mike Brown knows exactly what he's doing.
And Randy, I got to feel like it's true desperation mode now for Larissa Pacheco, who knows she's down 2 rounds on the scorecard.
No, she has to make something spectacular happen in this round for sure. I think she's down 2 rounds. Well, but she's done a great job. She's responded.
She's controlling. She's maintaining.
Slides her knee over to the mounts, and Larissa Pacheco rolls to her belly, thinks better of it, and gets caught kind of halfway in the middle. Which way will she go here to try and escape?
This is going to be a tough one with the cage right there. This is a great position. Got good hooks in.
Kayla Good decides to go back inside rather than go around. She's gonna be satisfied with taking the 3 points. She doesn't have the time to finish.
Kayla Harrison takes the back to finish this fight. Back in a moment.
All for your winner by unanimous decision, earning 3 points in the women's lightweight division, Kayla Harrison.
I saw Gray Maynard earlier.
Yep.
Nikita Krylov, Showtime. It's a party. Touch of the gloves here in women's lightweight semifinal action. Kayla Harrison in the red, Bobbi Jodiel in the black and gray.
A lot of things you can do to someone that's your size are out the window. They're hard to do.
But you've got to imagine at the weight class that Kayla competed in judo, she definitely had competed against some women that had some height on her.
Immediately advancing her position, climbing to better and better position as she goes here.
Doing a good job of controlling that right leg of Bobbi Jodiel. Diel making her work to keep her on the ground.
That's it. We're okay, yeah. Got your chin.
Back to her feet is Bobbi Jodiel. Kayla Harrison attempts a knee. Nice work by Bobbi Jodiel to get back to her feet.
You're doing well, Bobbi. You're doing well. Good girl.
Tripped by Kayla Harrison. Hands once again inside control.
Get those elbows in. Get those elbows in. Good girl.
Diel's corner, you can hear them coaching, telling her to keep the elbows in. Ground and pound from Kayla Harrison.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. Elbows in. Protect yourself. It's all right.
More heavy right hands from the top by Kayla Harrison.
Keep those elbows in.
Steps over to the mount. Bobbi Jodiel finds herself underneath
Heavy ground and pound from Kayla Harrison on top.
Bobbi Jo's got to get Kayla down on her hips.
There's the armbar.
Here comes a belly down armbar attempt. Bobbi Jo Diaz flips over. Thumbing out, and there's a tap. Kayla Harrison, first round armbar submission.
I started raining down the heavy punches. I saw the arm and I took it.
You did indeed. This sets up a rematch now with Larissa, Pacheco. You fought one another. You got the decision win in the first round of the regular season, but this was a win you were the least happy with, to say the least. So what do you do differently this time?
Well, first of all, this time I'm going to have a lot longer to prepare for it. Last time it was a really last-minute opponent change. So we're going to be able to study more film, practice a lot more, and ultimately just go out there and instill my will.
Well, we will see you on New Year's Eve in New York City. Kayla Harrison.
Thank you so much.
Back to you, Sean.
In the women's lightweight division, Kayla Harrison.
Women's 155-pound history to be made here. Don't forget, Bad Boys for Life, Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, January 17th in theaters. And our final title bout underway.
Inside trip, nice inside trip.
Harrison walks through to the cage, starts to set up a little ground and pound. And that's one thing that we've seen very impressive skill set development from Kayla Harrison. It's hard to work effectively from the guard, as we've seen. Man, she postures up and throws punches from the top like that.
And she is very, very strong, very powerful. Trying to find some elevation and get out from underneath Kayla Harrison.
Big left hands from the top here for Kayla Harrison. Pacheco able to grab the arm.
Vinding in, now she's climbing the high mount. This is going to get worse and worse for Pacheco. She's got to find a way out. Was able to get to the clinch. Inside trip was beautiful, and then very dominant controlling from the top position.
Nice left hand landed there for Larissa Pacheco. Kayla
Nice
Harrison,
double leg.
big double leg shot. Nice left hand there from Kayla. Attempts the left high kick as well. Changes levels, drives through, and once again plants Larissa Pacheco for a takedown. Looking perhaps to set up an armbar attempt here. Tough against the cage.
Out now. She just continues to move, and improve that, and find ways to damage, and hope to find a way to put Larissa Pacheco out of this fight.
Kayla Harrison down.
Oh, big knee from that three-quarters as Harrison came up. Pacheco threw that big knee.
Up and down, and once again, Kayla Harrison on top in the guard of Larissa Pacheco. The leverage point for Larissa Pacheco, as you heard her corner say. That's the underhook she needs. Got to turn to her right hip and try and get Kayla's weight off of her. Easier said than done. Nice left hand from the top there from Kayla Harrison.
Yes, we have. I think the up kick was what she was looking for. She wanted to come in and try to catch her coming in. The takedowns have been dominating the position and the scrambles. She's just dominated every single aspect of this fight.
Rounds in the bag in the title bout, but she's moving her head.
There was that left hand again, and Larissa was able to counter off of it.
If she can implement that against Kayla Harrison, we really don't know how Kayla handles striking damage, and we might not find out right now. Back to the grind against the cage we go. Kayla throwing left hands from the top.
Kayla with Larissa's back, secured that back position. That fence is working for her. She's keeping that pressure, keeping Pacheco pinned against that fence. And she sucks her back, trying to get an anchor in.
You can make a legitimate case that Kayla Harrison is the best grappling sports athlete in the history of American sport. To try and rally and get a finish over Kayla Harrison. The same, I suppose, could be said of Kayla Harrison. Nice sweep attempt there on that kick from the bottom for Larissa Pacheco. Encouraging to avoid one of those takedown attempts. Can you build momentum? Nice 1-2 there from Larissa Pacheco. Does she get more aggressive in the striking here in the fifth and final round? wants it, she's going to have to throw.
Nice
Big
headlock.
toss. Down goes Larissa Pacheco.
Kayla's going to get to mount.
All the way to mount for Kayla Harrison. 40 seconds left. Left hand raining down.
Climb up to a high mount now. She's a low mount. She's working her way up to high mount. Look for the isolated arm. You can see it coming.
Nice.
There's an anchor. There's Frier. She got it back completely now. Oh, she lost her hook.
10 seconds left. There's the clapper. Kayla Harrison looks to improve to 7-0 in mixed martial arts and claim the first ever women's 155-pound championship.
Women's lightweight division champion of the world, Kayla Harrison.
Gary Copeland oversees our co-main event. Morais in the black and gray. Kayla Harrison, the returning champion, in
Round
the
one,
red.
you ready, blue? Round one, you ready, red? Let's fight.
That Kayla might try to pull.
Well, Kayla has an arsenal that goes way beyond the easy tricks. Right now, it's just a big body lock and dumps Morais right to her back.
She started to swing her one way, then changed directions, caught her off balance, and took her the other way to get her to the ground.
Heavy strikes from the top as Mariana Morais bellies out. Kayla Harrison not relenting, not letting up. The right hand coming down like a piston, and now the left. Copeland asking for more action, and that's enough. 90 seconds in, Kayla Harrison, quick 6.
She was talking about went forward, threw a big kick, got the respect from Morais with her strikes, and that ultimately set up that clinch, Randy.
Absolutely, punched her way right into the clinch. Here she is in the over-under. She's got her against the fence. Morais doing a good job trying to keep the hips away. There's a little foot wheel. Changes directions, the other direction. Watch her set this up. This is really, really pretty. She'll start moving her one way. Double underhooks now. She's going to pull her off, start moving her one way, and then take her back the other direction to get the takedown. One way, there's the other direction right there.
Yeah, it's just so efficient. And again, like, everything has a purpose. She wasn't throwing to throw something. Everything is making Morais move to put her into position to take advantage again and again and again. Side control, into mount. And from here, guys, I mean, there's a reason why the mount is such a powerful position. She has gravity on her side. Morais does not have those leg frames in play to try to keep her away. She's sitting on the hips, and Harrison just starts wailing away.
And I've talked about this with Kayla before. Ground and pound is an art, and not even great fighters have an easy time mastering. That's something that is totally underrated in her game. We talk about her judo all the time, but the way that she puts something on every strike from the top, it's meaningful when Kayla Harrison gets on top of you. It's not about scoring points. She got finishing power from there.
Everything she does is measured and calculated. It's very impressive.
Yeah, this shows a level of mastery that very few possess. She makes it look easy. Amazing.
Kayla Harrison, successful return to the PFL SmartCage. A long layoff does not appear to have had any ill effects on the returning champion. Reaction from the corner, Mike Brown.
Your winner by TKO and earning 6 points in the women's lightweight division, Kayla Harrison.
Marina Mokhnatkina in the gray.
Are you ready? Fight.
Touch of the gloves, sort of. Kayla Harrison in the southpaw stance. Low kick and a left hand from Kayla.
Yeah, Kayla looking to set up that big left hand or big left kick.
There's a left hand again from Kayla Harrison. Mokhnatkina shrugs it off, continues to circle around the outside. There's the entry you were talking about.
There's the leg, roll to the leg. Kayla responded perfectly.
Harrison frees her arms. Goes to work with the right hand and the left.
Kayla's going to look to try to step over that right leg of Mokhnatkina.
Left hand to the body from Kayla. Mokhnatkina scrambling back to her feet. Knee to the upstairs from Kayla. Mokhnatkina looking to reach over, potentially Kimura grip. Kayla having none of it, squeezing tight. Over under here for Mokhnatkina, who lets go of the underhook. More knees inside from Kayla Harrison. Harrison controlling Mokhnatkina against the cage.
Marina might try to roll into a leg like we saw earlier in this round.
They're working on defense for it. Right hand goes to work again for Kayla Harrison.
She's starting to pick up the pace now.
Looks like Mokhnatkina is trying to step across and use that wizard to hip toss Kayla, which would be a tall order.
And now settles into a top control position.
These are big shots now. She starts to advance position. Now she moves to the back.
Inside of 10 seconds, we will see the second round in this lightweight main event as the left hand lands for Harrison. Cage side for this main event, Kayla Harrison and Marina Mokhnatkina inside the cage. Harrison in the light blue. Marina Mokhnatkina becomes just the fourth of Kayla's 13 opponents. Well, the fourth opponent in 13 fights, I should say. And another one glances off the side of Marina Mokhnatkina's head. Now Kayla in. Knee comes upstairs. Now Kayla on the back. Another knee. And a trip. Nice work by Kayla Harrison, using the momentum. Marina Mokhnatkina and sweeping her feet out from under her. There's Larissa Pacheco, secured a first-round knockout victory earlier in the evening. Good enough for 6 points and first place in the women's lightweight standings. Now that we're into the second round of this main event, she will remain there in first place with those 6 points. Mokhnatkina able to maintain a base, frustrate the efforts of Kayla Harrison.
Tried to roll 2 leg locks. Harrison was on top of both of those. They weren't really close. The second one was a little closer. There's another one. She's trying to roll. Kayla's got to be careful here. There's the knee bar attempt.
She's gonna, the leg's twisted. She's probably gonna try to attack that outside heel hook if she can. But Kayla looks like she's pretty safe there as well.
Kayla slipped it very nicely.
Big right hand comes down from Kayla.
Controlling the posture of Kayla here.
There's a nice shot. Marina uses her legs really well to keep Kayla off balance and not allow her to.
Take a look through ref cam. Keith Peterson keeping a close eye on all the action. Harrison trying to punch to loosen up the posture of Marina Mokhnatkina.
And if she sees a major mistake, then maybe throwing the hooks, but seems like she's been following that game plan pretty well here.
Marina wanted to keep this fight standing. Like to see her let her hands go. She has better striking than Kayla. We haven't seen that in this fight.
Measuring distance here. Comes in.
Double leg. Sprawled right away too. She knew Marina was going to roll. Marina trying to find a way to roll to those legs.
See if she can get her left hand free, and there she goes.
Kayla has dictated wherever this fight was going to take place. She's been in charge and in control in almost every moment of the fight.
Respect to Marina Mokhnatkina, because Kayla is the most dominant champion in the sport of mixed martial arts, and she's clearly doing some nice things defensively, but there just has not been effective offense against the weapons and attacks of Kayla Harrison.
Kayla was very, very upset with herself.
Yeah.
I think we're seeing a different Kayla here. She's much more patient. She's not so hard on herself. She's going to be fine with this. She had a solid performance. She showed some new skills. Her left hand was straight and on point. The high kick.
I mean, that all adds up to give you a lot more confidence, a lot more experience and a lot more stuff to play with in the training room.
Round 3 halfway gone, 2.5 more minutes for Kayla Harrison or Marina Mokhnatkina. Harrison continues to press against the cage. Mokhnatkina continues to shift position. Knee up the middle there from Harrison. Harrison grabbed that plunge for a minute.
Almost thought she was going to try and headlock her. We've seen her throw really nice headlocks in the past.
Minute 45.
.90 seconds. More knees from Harrison.
Yeah, she was looking for that Osotogari, and one doesn't just hip toss Kayla Harrison.
Left hand from Harrison. And the fight comes to a close. 15 minutes in the books. 15 minutes of cage time.
For your winner by unanimous decision, earning 3 points in the women's lightweight division, Kayla Harrison!
Harrison, the overwhelming favorite here.
First round, you ready?
Fighting to determine her seeding in the playoffs. A verified wager of $2.7 million on a Kayla Harrison win. Depending on exactly what odds they put that wager at, probably around a $100,000 payout.
Kayla keeps feinting with that left hand. She's disguising that left hand and potentially disguising that entry into a takedown as well.
There it is. There it is. Explosive power.
When you feel it, you just blast double like Mako says and just get him down, you know what I'm saying? Mako Mondays, everybody.
Mako Mondays successful here. Let's talk about the playoff. Now to a north-south position. Larissa Pacheco watching on. Kayla Harrison now taking the back, one hook in.
Kayla's going to slide back into full mount.
She has that arm trapped as well, Randy.
She's got that wrist right on the far side. Now both hooks in. Young did a nice job getting that hook, getting rid of that last hook.
Start to fight back.
Kayla did great on that double-legged. She trampolined off of the cage.
Right hand keeps pummeling down here. Referee looking on closely.
That's it.
He'll step in and stop it halfway through round number 1 to the protest of Kaitlin Young. Your winner by TKO, earning 6 points in the women's lightweight division and clinching the number 2 seed, Kayla Harrison. Randy Couture, Sean O'Connell, Kenny Florian here beside the PFL SmartCage. Dan Hardy, Brett Okamoto also in the building. Overhand left here from Kayla.
Already Kayla looks much lighter on her feet. Nice ability to get in and out. Much better footwork already.
Getting comfortable with that left hand, looping and straight. Got to watch out for the hooks of Aspen Ladd. Little slip on that high kick attempt here from Kayla. And now up and down she goes.
Beautiful duck under.
She's looking for that crucifix now. As Aspen starts to frame on that hip, she'll push down that near side arm, step over it, trap it, and wail away at the head with her right hand. There she goes.
Let's do ref cam. There is that. Went all the way around the North Pole there.
Aspen said that a lot of fighters that face Kayla Harrison kind of accept the takedowns and just stay down there. A lot of that has to do with the control of Kayla Harrison. You know, Aspen is not moving at all. Why? Because of the control of Kayla Harrison right now.
His control position is very, very big in judo, the pin.
Aspen Ladd's right arm underneath her own leg, but Aspen Ladd grabs the underhook and then gets mounted. Now Kayla Harrison.
Nice job by Aspen.
With chain wrestling here from Aspen Ladd. Up.
Oh, look at this.
Under the hips.
Nice.
Oh, and a beautiful reversal with the toss. Kayla Harrison used the momentum on that driving double leg attempt.
Yeah, and it was a good attempt by Aspen Ladd, but just Kayla was able to get her hips underneath the hips of Aspen Ladd and counter that takedown. Beautiful.
Nice little whip over.
Kayla sitting her hips out to the head of Aspen Ladd.
Yeah, and Harrison using her left arm, just trying to block the hips a little bit. Now posturing up for some nice ground and pound. But Aspen staying busy now. When she's in her guard, she is trying to move Kayla. She is trying to threaten to get up.
Nice right hand snuck through there from Kayla Harrison. Throws the legs aside and just misses with the driving left hand from the top.
Tell you what, Kayla looks as fit as I've ever seen her at this weight. Holy cow.
Yeah, she looks so lean.
Good hand, but control by Aspen Ladd. Trying to tie Kayla up and frustrate her.
Yeah, and this is where Aspen can get to her feet here.
Pummeling right hands from Kayla Harrison. Trying to kick and trip this lead leg away from Aspen Ladd as she builds a base on it.
Kayla doing a good job of staying busy.
Take a look through ref cam here. Smothering pressure.
Ladd trying to get some hand control, trying to get inside Kayla's lock. I'm not sure we've seen anybody else be able to do it, frankly.
Yeah, Aspen staying very calm, just ate a knee there, though.
Similar. I think she gets it done between the end of this round and the beginning of the third round, but she's going to make a statement.
Thank you, Ian. We'll be checking in with the Duck all night long. Kayla, behind a big right hand, snatches that leg, dumps Aspen Ladd to her back.
Yeah, definitely seeing some improvements with the striking of Kayla, no question about that. She's hitting with more ferocity, more accuracy. Yeah, her coach wants Aspen Ladd to try to scoop underneath the left arm of Kayla Harrison, try to work a reversal, puts a lot of pressure on the neck, and could be a submission there.
Dan Hardy, what's the key for Aspen Ladd to get herself off of the mat?
She's doing it now. She's opening her guard and she's letting Harrison go now, but that has to be the key. Create scrambles. The more time she gets back to her feet, the more it's going to challenge Kayla Harrison.
Nice job pushing Kayla Harrison off. Aspen Ladd creates a scramble, gets to her feet.
One half of our 205-pound world title bout. We'll see him after the conclusion of this fight. The Kimura grip to try and get the reversal. Aspen Ladd back to her feet.
Oh, nice headlock.
Beautiful.
Stepped across, took the hips right out from under Aspen Ladd.
Beautiful Osotogari. Gets right into side control as well to make matters worse.
Left hand goes to work for Kayla.
You can certainly tell Aspen Ladd did her homework. She prepared for this position. She's been the most active we've seen of anybody that's faced Kayla Harrison to date, with the exception maybe of Larissa.
No question about it.
Pacheco.
Here's the shoulder choke.
Arm triangle. Ladd's got the phone position. She's talking on that phone, trying to prevent that carotid from being squeezed by her own shoulder.
Final few seconds, and Harrison will not be able to get her leg out of the guard.
Let's go.
We go to round three. Kayla's definitely getting a lot more comfortable with her striking, starting to mix things in. Ate a right hand there. Pumping out the jab and then the left hand behind it. Kayla Harrison stringing together some nice combinations here in the third round.
Bring it inside, come on!
Nice left hand again there.
Beautiful straight left by Kayla.
And the check right hook as she moves to her right. Last year was 155 against Kayla.
Nice
Good.
double leg.
Aspen Ladd not capitulating, like she said.
Kayla's going to end up on top.
Tried to go for the arm bar. Oh, nasty
Nice
ground and
escape.
pound. Immediately gets to work. Bringing
Big
the right
shot.
hand down. And this is where
Arm triangle again.
Kayla's starting to turn up the heat now. She didn't like the fact that Aspen took her back. She's trying to set up this arm triangle.
Elbow to the mat. Now dig your underhook and start breaking the scramble. You only got a minute. Keep turning.
Another opportunity for an arm triangle, maybe a back take here. Aspen doing a great job with her frames, especially her lower leg frames.
She has really spent a lot of time in this position in training camp to prepare.
She did her homework.
For sure. Oh, nice knee. But that one hurt Aspen.
Yep.
Look at the volume that Kayla Harrison has been able to produce here, both on her feet and on the ground.
Oh, another one.
That was a heavy one.
everywhere, the striking from Kayla Harrison has improved very drastically.
Man, Aspen is tough. This might be the end, though. These are heavy, heavy shots she's been eating late in round 3.
Fighting her way back to her feet. There's certainly no quitting her.
Kayla tries another knee. Aspen's got to be careful about hanging that head forward.
Oh,
there it is.
Big one right there. Nice foot sweep. Again, the demoralization to fight all the way to your feet and then have them swept out from under you like that.
Final 5 seconds of this fight. Another knee from Kayla Harrison. Final bell.
For your winner via unanimous decision, Kayla Harrison!
No surprises from the judges. Kayla Harrison back to her winning ways.